Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole and I am back for another week of cash stuffing goodness. I've got loads to get through. I've got some Happy Meal to do and I am just so excited because it's the beginning of the next month, so I've got loads of money to play with today to stuff into my binders. But first I've got to start with my purse. It was dire situations. These are my receipts, so I'll explain that in a second. No notes as per usual. Not sure what I've got in coins, not very many either. So my budget for every week is £70 to do a grocery shop, and I went over it and I didn't buy anything specifically different or out of the ordinary. I just went over it because I just think that the price is obviously skyrocketing. I only went over by £5 and 10p, but still, I usually come in a little bit under so that I've got some money left over for like a top-up shop in the week, but literally it was gone in one foul swoop. Right, so let's stuff again and I'll explain the receipts in a wee second. So every week I get £70 for food. I'm not going to up the budget because I have got some things in the freezer, so maybe I can still manage with 70 a week for food, groceries, toiletries, anything we might need at all. And then I let myself have £30 a week for fuel, but I pay for that on my credit card, and then I just keep this in my binder so that it can go back to the bank at some point. And last week I didn't have an envelope for the fuel specifically, but when I bought this binder for my savings challenges, it came with some stickers, one of which says transportation. I was hoping for a fuel sticker, but they didn't have one, so transportation it is. So that's where I'm going to put all my fuel money each week and then just take it back to the bank to pay the credit card back. And the reason why I like to do it that way is just because it keeps some activity on my credit card, and when I'm paying it off in full every month, it helps build my credit score. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So that's this week and last week in there. So that's good. Okay. And then I have £5 usually a week for my son's club. But because of all the festivities, it's been Halloween, there's been a school disco, it's been bonfire night, we haven't been. So I don't need to add an extra £5 because we haven't been yet. So I'll just leave that for this week when we go. I'll probably go tonight actually if the teacher lets us, if he's got a space for us, because we missed it yesterday. Because I had a parents' evening for my other son. So anyway. So that is my purse. Hold on. I always forget to like count everything up before I start, but that's my purse for that week. So then let's see. Oh, I got a cash tray. Yay, hooray for me. I think it was bothering people that it was in my keyboard previously. It might not have been, but I just got it in my head that it was. So for this month, because I'm going to stuff this month, let me explain because you won't know because you're not in my brain. Right, so I've got all the money out for the month. Week 2, week 3, week 4 and week 5 if there is one, which there's not this time. But week 1 is what we're stuffing today, and this is to hold the next and the rest of the month's money. The reason for that is because if I leave the money in the bank and just take it out on a Friday, ready to stuff, I get a bit tap happy with my card, and then I have less and less and less, and I just cause problems for myself. So by keeping everything in here, there's nothing in the bank to just tap away. I have to think very carefully before I spend anything, or I have to go into any wallets before I spend anything. So that's just how I rein myself in a little bit. Yeah. So now you're caught up with what my brain's doing. Right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 and 80. So 780 in there. And then I've also got £5 coins from the bank specifically for putting into the coin challenges. Now, I was going to say to you about having this amount of money in my binders in my house. I have got a safe, so it's relatively safe because nobody really knows that I do this in my personal life. And the safe is there and it's pretty secure. So I don't really have a concern keeping this much money in each month. Obviously, when it gets to the larger amounts in the sinking funds, I do swap out with placeholders, but it's pretty safe in the safe. Okay, so this week, first of all, what I'll do is I will put the money aside for each of these weeks. So there are 4 weeks in this pay period. So each week is getting 120, so 210, so 120 in these. So 1, 2, 3, that's 60, 80, 120. That's for one of the weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another week, so that's week 2. Week 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we've got each week getting 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that's for this week. Then each of these weeks will be getting 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they are getting £5 coins as well, but I'll sort that on the week rather than keeping the coins in. So in week 2, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2 and 5. That's correct. That's what I've worked out my budget stretching to. And that is it, safely in my envelope, not in the bank, not easily accessible to a trigger happy spending card. That should be exactly the same, 205. And oops a daisy. Oh no, this is so old. These envelopes are so old. I need to make replacements because that one I've already stuck tape on there from months ago, and now this side's gone. Never mind, I'll make some more at some point, but you'll probably see me for the next few times with more tape on, to be honest. So I've got a long list of things to do. Right, pop that in there just like that. Okay, week 5, obviously there isn't one. So before I get into the actual stuffing, I have got Happy Meal. I'm so excited. I said this last time in my video that I was waiting for some Happy Meal, and it has arrived. It arrived today. Here it is, the package. Let's open it together. I haven't opened it myself yet. Right. Oh, the excitement, the long awaited. Oh, this is interesting. This is from Cashbook Cute. Thank you for your order, Cashbook Cute. And I got a little bow as well. That's so nice. Okay, let's see. What have I got here? Oh, yay. Here are my coin counters I was talking about. Do you remember when I said I have these coin bags here? I was just waiting on my coin counters. Yes. How exciting. I've got my £1. Oh, 1 penny. Oh my gosh, 1 penny. 2p's, 50p's, 10p's, 20p's. Did I say 50p's? I meant 5p's because these are 50p's. I'm obsessed. Right, I'll put them in their relative bags soon. Where shall I pop them? I'll pop them there for now. Now, what's in here? Thank you so much for your order. I would love it if you could leave a review. I like this. This is nice. OMG. I didn't order this. I think this is a freebie from when you spend over a certain amount. I was so obsessed when I've been seeing people's witches brews. I am so glad I got one. I can't believe that. Thank you so much, Nikki at Cashbook Cute. OMG. I am so obsessed. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that. I love that so much. I bought this because it's cute. So this will be going into my savings challenge binder because they're kind of low amounts, but not. Yeah. I got this because I thought I will get my debt paid off by using this tracker. I'm trying really hard not to say the word adorable. Oh, look at that. Another savings challenge. I haven't got anything specific in mind for that, so just a savings challenge. This is for my car, maintenance envelope. Oh, you guys. Do you know what? The amount of joy in my soul right now. Oh, amazing. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for foiled versions of these because she only puts them out every so often. The digital versions are available, which I've bought and used, but I just really wanted the foils, and I messaged her before she brought the foiled ones out again, asking her when when they're coming so that I could be prepared. And so she did let me know, and I got some finally. Honestly, I am just so in love with these foil trackers. Can't get over it. Oh, I don't think I said the word adorable, but they are stunning, and they are stunning. They are absolutely stunning. Okay, thank you so much for bringing these into my life and into existence, Nikki at Cashbook Cute. I can't believe the effort gone into that. That's incredible. Right, okay, stop gushing. Let's get on with it. Rainy day. Each week gets £5. I've already filled in the tracker to save time, but because I've got £5 now, and each one of these little segment thingies are £10, I can colour in a £10 piece. So I'm gonna go with this colour. I like this colour. The first of many gone into my buffer, which is actually, rainy day fund is actually just another emergency fund. I do dip into it when I need to, but the hope is not to need to, obviously. Who wants an emergency? Not anybody. Not a single anybody. Right. My business fund isn't getting anything because it's not a priority. I said this last time. I'll say it again for people that might be new. not all of my categories, I'm a low income basically, and I haven't got enough money for every single category that I'd like to have money for. So I've put a dot next to my current priorities. These are set to change. So for example, Christmas in January won't be a priority, but holiday fund, school holidays will be. So I try and get these priorities stuffed every single week while they're my priorities, and then to avoid these other non-priorities or lower priorities being completely neglected, I have got a 16-sided dice. I've got 16 categories, and then if it lands on that, then I can put something into that category. But if it lands on a priority, then it still goes into the priorities, but it gives them a bit of a chance. Right, now that that's caught up, so that is what would be in my business fund if it lands on business fund at the rolling time, which it did last week. Then it can get some money. Home improvements is a priority because I'm saving. It's a long-term one, this, because I'm saving up quite a large amount. Maybe you can see it this time if it's in frame. My wish list is new carpets and a new bed frame, which obviously the carpets are going to set me back loads. So it's getting £10 this week. And now it should have 65. 20, 40, 50, 65. Keep that ticking over nicely. Gardening fund is not a priority. School holidays is not a priority currently. Holiday fund is because of the amount that I need. If I don't stuff this every single week, it'll never make it. It'll never make it. Okay, so I've pre-filled this in. It gets £20. So that's going in here now. And by my calculations, sorry, let me work it out. So it says there I've got 190. Let's double check. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 190. And by my calculations, there should be 6 aeroplanes and a bit. But I'll just fill in 6. So another aeroplane. Oh, lost what I'm doing. Right, okay, here we go. Fun stuff, unfortunately, not a priority. So sad. Next binder. So dental is a priority, and each week is getting 10. I've already filled out the thingy. So now I should have 45 in here. So 20, 30, 40 and 5. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I do talk quite quietly. Car maintenance. Now then, here we go. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know whether to do this now with you or while I'm off camera. So car maintenance each week is going to get 15. So now, according to the tracker, it should have 30. So we've got 10, 20 and 30. I'm going to make each of these spanners £15 because that's my weekly allocation, so it makes sense to have it as that. And I love that blue. Let me bring that blue back out. So each icon is going to be 15. Don't know how much it saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 150 times 2. Is that 300? I don't know. If that's wrong, I will fix it, of course. Okay. That is amazing. Finally, satisfaction in my soul to be able to colour this off. A real one, not a printed one. So obsessed. I coloured it in rubbish. Never mind. I really love those. They bring me so much joy. Right. Next, birthdays. This gets £10 a week. It is a priority because I've got so many birthdays in December and January, and I've only got £20. I'm gonna just have to see if I can boost this somehow with extra money from somewhere. I might have to see what I've got stashed in storage that I can sell and give that a boost. Of course, not a priority, so sad. Maybe it'll get something on the roll. This should be a priority, but I haven't got the money, to be honest. My eldest son is 13, so his clothes are now becoming quite expensive, and he's having growth spurt after growth spurt. So really it should be a priority, but his birthday is just gone and he got basically a new wardrobe for his birthday, so fingers crossed. That should last him a little bit. New tech unfortunately isn't getting anything. We've just got to be careful and not break screens. Christmas fund. This Christmas fund is where this comes in, all my receipts. So I have spent out of this. So last week I had, I've already done the tracker, so that's good. I had £200 in the bank last week. The last time we spoke, I had some money. This time, I'll tell you the long version of the story. Hopefully you don't have anywhere to rush off and be. In this year, before spring, I had a massive clear out because of having some works done in the house. I had a massive clear out, and my Christmas decorations have been about 10 years old at this point. So I just got rid of it all, and I just told myself I'll save up for Christmas and I'll buy new nearer the time. I'll spend this time since before. So it was actually February, to be honest, when I threw everything out. And I was going to buy new Christmas trees, new decorations, everything like that, which I have done. I've been saving. It's not a lot of money. I know it's not a lot of money, but for my budget, it is what I could manage. So this week, I have to tell you the absolute bliss of the experience. Oh, I dropped the kids off at school. I have money in my bank account ready to spend, and I can browse the Christmas aisles and just pick what I like without guilt-free spending. Like, oh, it's an experience that you must experience in your life once, at least once. It was so lovely. But I've spent £57 in home bargains. Surprisingly, the tree was only £10 and it's supposed to be a 6-foot tree, so I'm keeping that in case it has to go back, because it sounds a bit too good to be true, doesn't it? Too good to be tree. Too good to be true, I meant. The range. Oh, the bliss that I experienced in the aisles of the range. I spent £78 in there. Some of these were little tiny gifts. I don't want to say too much, but if you know, you know, the little small ones. Yep, okay, you get it. And then, as well as some decorations, I got my son an advent calendar from Tesco's. It was £11 because it was one of those books. It was a Minecraft advent calendar. You know when you have a little book, a little Minecraft story every night? 24 little storybooks for £11. So I had to have that because I thought, you know, he loves it. He's a good lad. He's only 5, my youngest. And that's my food shop, I think. What is this? Yeah, that was my food shop that cost me £5 more than it should have done. Well, no, it's just, I've spent a lot. I mean, look at that. I'm sorry, but look at that. Aldi stores, look at the size of that list, and it cost me £75.10. You can't really grumble, can you? To be fair. But I'm keeping these receipts. These, in case there's a problem and I need to take anything back to the shops to be returned. So I'm keeping those safe for now. But that's the explanation of where my Christmas money has gone. So now in the bank currently, I only have £54. I'll put the placeholder in for that. Okay, so in here this week, this priority is £20 a week. So in cash, well, in total, we should have £284. So if you bear in mind that that's 54, so we'll say 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 2, 210, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255, 260, 265, 270, 275, 280, and then the 4, 284. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it up to you there. 284. There we go. So that works out. That's correct. I'll pop that back in there. Oh, well, that was my... Okay. School money. I actually spent out of this. It did have 20, but there's a chocolate donation for my son's school, like fundraising. So we have to send in a chocolate donation. So I took out £5 to buy the chocolate to send in with him. And debt free. Hey, another one of these. Yes, perfect. So this is another priority, and that gets £15 each week. It's already got 15 from last week. So again, I'll make these little icons 15 each. Please don't run out. There we go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh my goodness. So there's 18 times 15. I don't know what that is. Let me see. 1, 8 times 1, 5 should be 270. Well, my debt, my total debt is 670. So that saves 270. I don't know whether to write my total debt on there, to be honest, just as a little note to self. Yeah. Note to self. Total debt. £670. Okay, so £15 this week. Should have 30 now, so oops a daisy, let's not do that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll colour in. I don't want blue for this one. What colour should I pick? I've got some pinks. They kind of match my envelope, don't they? But I don't know how well they'll show up on camera. Let's try the darker one. Is that showing up okay? Well, I can see it anyway, IRL. So, and I've got 2 of these saved so far. How cute. Anyone who's a creator, I don't think you understand how much joy you bring people with your creations. Okay, so that is my adulting done. So we'll leave this out for the moment because I've got 2 of these. To roll. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and figure out why these are out here. Why have I made such a mistake? 2 rolls of the dice for Universe's pick. So, don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Let's see who's getting it this time. I've only got 2. So, 2 rolls, here we go. Mind your ears. Number 13. New tech. Yay, so we can smash our phones if we like. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. New tech, new tech, new tech. I'll just pop it in here for now and stick it out so that I remember. And who's getting the last one? Business fund. Ooh, interesting. interesting. So I'll do this one first. And this got +5, so now has 25. Lovely. And this one has got 5 as well, that's good. Got 15. Now for business fund, I was making these, but I'm not at the moment. I don't have a printer and I can't design anything because my Apple Pencil's broken, my iPad's on his last legs, so really I've closed down any creative business that I've got. But I'm saving up to replace those things and maybe see if I can get some designs for anybody that might be interested. But it's going to be a while because I've only got £15 and those tech items, we'll just call it, are quite expensive. Right, and that is that for adulting. Brilliant. Now for the fun stuff. Okay, guys, okay. This is my 2024 binder. And this is my current binder. Some more envelopes here. Let's put them in. The Witch's Brew. The artwork, I can't, my mind is blown, honestly. Right. It will obviously go into sinking funds, but I'm not sure exactly which categories. Oh, and I want to show you this. This that I found. Yeah, I found it in the shops and bought it. Look. You know when you give people money at Christmas and you get those little cash envelopes? Well, I found this one. And I thought it was very cute. I've cut it up because I'm not going to be giving cash for Christmas. But look at that. How adorable is that? So I've cut it up and I'm just going to use it as a dashboard for next year's Christmas savings envelope. Because it's just so cute. So that needs an envelope as well. But yeah. So anyway, there we go. Let's do this. Oh gosh, I have no idea what I want to do. I've got this much money, so this 10p and this 2p can go into their coin pockets, coin bags. That's the 2p, just one of them. And then tonight I'll spend some time colouring the crackers, counting all that. That's the 10p one in there, that's it. Okay. What am I doing with this, guys? What am I doing? And why have I got all this money here? I don't understand what I've done wrong. I think that's just money that I've worked out wrong and it needs to go back to the bank to pay some bills, probably. More than likely. I've definitely made a big mistake there. I shouldn't have that much left over. I should have this much. Whatever savings challenges I do in preparation for Christmas 2025, it can just live in that envelope here. Which, you know, if it's not part of my usual sinking funds, it'll be, look at that. Okay, this is no longer the pink binder because there's nothing pink about that. Oh, and look, it says Merry Christmas on it. Very cute. Okay, enough gushing once again. Let me think about this. Because these are really quite chunky because of the little booklets. So I'm going to take the booklets out. That one was from Kimberly Budgets, I think. And this one's from Essex Cash Stuffing. See? Yeah. So I'll take the booklets out. So that's that. And then I do, these are my freebies that I got. Now this was a freebie as well, but I don't want to put it in there. I want it to have its own place. Because so much effort. I mean, not to say the other ones aren't, but it's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I was really hoping for that. If it was for sale, I'd have bought it. Put the Christmas one in. Do you think that because I've got limited funds, I should just do a little dice roll to see which envelope's getting stuffed and when? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best idea, isn't it? These are not really very small amounts, so it can't really go in the mini ones. And obviously that can't, so if it lands on it and I've got a 9 to put in, I'll have to think about what to do with these for another time. Maybe I'll put them into next year's. Make it next year's problem. Yeah, I'll make this next year's problem. Perfect. Oops, a daisy. In fact, I think, yeah. Those little things are still in the holes there. Okay. And I think there'll be even more cash stuffing things coming into these binders. Not because I'm buying, because I'm on a buying ban. Honestly, I have more than enough. But my mum did ask me what I wanted for Christmas, and I did ask for one specific challenge that I saw. So hopefully, if she can find it, I'll have that as well to add to the collection. Okay, so this will be number 1. This will be number 2. This will be number 3. Can I write on these envelopes maybe? This will be number 4. Do you think that will come off? I'll just count it. 3, 4, 5, and then a 6. I don't have a 6-sided dice. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's try it. Just a pound a time. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. Okay, so 7, of course. Maybe we'll go back around again. So there's 6, so then that'll be 7. So in here, I can cross off another Nokia 3610, I think, was it? Don't know. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. Pretty sure. So that's £1 in there. Leave that like that to dry a bit more. So 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Now then, how am I going to do this? Am I going to colour them in or am I going to tick them off? I'm going to tick them off. So, candy cane. There you go. Oh, I'm obsessed. I really am. I love these so much. was a cheat. I just put it back down. Okay, 15. So 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, Christmas does need a boost. That's what it needs. Oh, did I put it in? What up? That's a 6. One of the freebies. Let's have a look. Just for £1. These are £2 each. I don't know why I did that. Made them £2 each. Oh well, never mind. I've done this one last time, I've done this one last time, and I've done this one last time. These are a £5 each, which I haven't got, so it's going to have to be one of these. I think I will do decided this one's for school holidays, this one's for dentist because it smiles, so I'm going to put a smile on. There we go. £2 into there. Yeah, because dentists are expensive. And that is everything. Okay, thank you so much for watching if you're still here, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.